Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another episode of Plague Inc. Evolved. First things first, let me ask everybody to turn off any ad blockers, whitelist me, whatever it takes to help me make a career. So today we play the Nano-Virus. We are going to try the Nano-Virus on just Brutal. We're going to see if we can just get everything done on Brutal and go back to our plan of unlocking the cheats that require Brutal and then playing Mega Brutal with the cheats enabled, so that we would have a much better chance of this. Alright, so guess I'll stick with everything as it was. We're playing as the Nano-Virus today. On Brutal. Let's see, well, we're not going to call it the Sleeping Dead, that was last episode. Let's see. Let's see, what do I want to call it? I'm gonna call it Drill Baby Drill, because that looks like a nano drill on the thing, and it's small. Babies are small, so that makes sense, right? That's not just random words put together to make a dumb political joke. Let's get this thing. Drill Baby Drill begins in Southeast Asia as usual. I wish they were more balanced. Already starting to work on the cure. Alright, so let me just refresh myself. Begin to isolate the kill switch, stabilizing the active genetic productions, increasing time before the cure broadcast is effective, slowing future broadcast. I guess I want this first. This game starts with them already knowing about the disease. Pylons vital. Second time we've seen pylons come up. 8 DNA for that third one. We can slow down the race to the cure. That'll help. Oh, replicator overload. Oops. I did not mean to do that. Oops. Talk about something I did not mean to do. I did not mean to activate the overload this early. Very easily that could be the death blow for me right then. Suppose I should be trying to, get transmissions up. Maybe get some symptoms up. Start killing people. Seems like we've slowed down the progress a little bit towards the cure. should just keep giving the symptoms. That seems like that's working. The infection rate is not jumping anywhere as fast as I would like. There we go. Next one is 5 DNA. Symptoms seem very cheap. Did I have the modification that made symptoms not increase? I think I might have done that. So I want to keep the play a little bit more advanced and have the number of dead just slightly trailing the number of infected always. Possibly even spend some extra DNA to bring out necrosis, so that the dead can still infect people. Because the more we kill, the quicker, the less they can research. It doesn't feel like we're getting very far in spreading the disease. We are at 66% to the cure. Do we have, like, drug resistance? Genetic hardening? I suppose I can do those now. Southeast Asia begins to break down. That's good. Helps a little bit, but we're at 77% to the cure. Airplanes start using air filters. I still need 3 more DNA just to get drug resistance 1. No, at 80%. I think I made a major mistake in the overload. I think I also probably made a mistake in not hardening this. So I need 8 DNA for genetic hardening. I need 12 DNA or 9 DNA. My pick. There we go, we got a little bit of boost there. 10 DNA needed for shuffle. 17 DNA for that. DNA for that. Well, now we're starting to see some major infections spreading. Let's see. Shuffle that. Shuffle that. So 17 DNA for this to overload the receptors. I want to do that right when it gets to about 95% of the cure. That's necrosis. Say 18 DNA for those cold executes infected people. Off with their heads. Southeast Asia is in total anarchy. It looks like we have made it even more difficult for them to send the broadcast. This is nice. Let's get that transmission of us. One of these, one of these, one of these. Now, total organ failure would be probably smart to get at some point, but I don't know what point that would be. This costs 33, increasing lethality. This costs 39, increasing lethality. I think I'm willing to use them both. And just start killing people like crazy. Since we have the necrosis factor, but already we're killing people like crazy. Let's see. This. Let's get those transmissions out. Why not? Of course, we might still be in that quagmire of few countries like Greenland not being infected. So let's get that up too. Yeah, how do we get to Greenland? How do we infect them since they've already shut down their ports? 33 DNA for that one. All I want is infectivity to go up. That is my only concern. We're almost certainly going to get everything. Iceland, everything. We'll probably get Spain, but Greenland, Iceland, and New Zealand, it's less likely. Yet I don't really have a way for it to spread. We do have necrosis already, so we've killed more than enough people to stop the progress. 2020 is the expected time they'll have the cure, so 3 years. It's just, how can we get it to spread? How can we get it to spread? We don't have any ability . Go ahead and do this, why not? Partial hack of the kill switch significantly reduces future cure broadcast effectiveness. Well, if I'd remembered that was there, I would have done that. Could get some refunds. So we're stuck with Greenland, Iceland, and New Zealand. So Greenland, Iceland, and New Zealand. 3 islands. Surprise, surprise. If we'd gotten those infected, we would have won. But I see no way that we're gonna win this. I don't know if the game even has an ability to randomly infect countries with their borders shut down. Like Greenland's totally shut off. So we'll we'll be close to everybody being dead. Now, technically we have the necrosis symptom, so they still should be a vector for transmission, but I think the game is gonna say no, game over anyways as soon as we lose our last. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Something's happening. Canada just got major increase. The numbers bumped up for a second there. Well, that's not going to help much. Canada is close to anarchy. Maybe if it goes to total anarchy, it will. Non-human infection of New Zealand. Drill baby drill has spread to New Zealand through direct animal transmission and is now in the human population. Drill baby drill. So that worked. It's great, but we've got to get that to work 2 more times. Walking Dead symptom combo. So as long as this takes a while, we can potentially have hope that it might happen to these other 2 countries. Everybody's dead. Notice there are no planes flying. There are no boats flying. There's nowhere they could go. Everything is closed its borders. We're on fast forward right now, by the way, and still feeling kind of slow. Alright, so we've infected all of New Zealand. It's jumped really high. We have 22. Let's see. Poor countries or high climates? Well, let's go with poor countries first. Our last 2 countries are Iceland and Greenland, and then Canada and New Zealand still have a few stragglers. We don't have to worry about the cure. There's no way they'd ever. Cure is 2038 away now, so using this would be silly. Get some non-human infection going for these last 2 countries. And I don't know if we're gonna make it. There's 500,000 infected left alive. It's a cold country. That's all this says about Greenland. It's a cold country, that's all it says about Iceland. New Zealand is a rich country with an urban environment. We're down to 200 infected. Defeat. As soon as we went to 0, we were defeated. So I think the overload was a big mistake, and not putting enough into air and water was the mistake. Otherwise, we did it. I think we can do Rydo. So chalk that one up to a learning experience, I'll say. That was 1,127 days. The cure got stopped at 79%, which is surprising because for a long time it seemed like it was going to just skyrocket right to 100%. But we were able to stop it. We got 74 points and 1 biohazard. I think that was a good learning experience, and we'll try and put what we learned from that into the bioweapon challenge on Brutal next time. Let's see. Ionized helix, bonus DNA when devolving. We never used that. Increased infections, this. Infectivity, harder to cure. Get more DNA from red ones. Nope, those are all the right symptoms. Yep. Next time we'll do bioweapon on Brutal, and even though we've never even beaten it on Casual, we're just going to try and skip straight to beating it on Brutal. I think we can get that done. But that's for next time. We are done for this time. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps me out. If you want to support me through fan funding, click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Any amount you can donate will be greatly appreciated. If you want to follow me on Twitter or Google Plus or friend me on Steam or Battle.net, all that information is down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.